one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second down, here's Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Trying to lay one up deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that'll bring up second down.
Hyde on the coverage.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Derrick Henry with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first-quarter lead.
Chargers 14, Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker set.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They give to Taylor out of the gun, and he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 39. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Broncos nothing.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
21-yard line.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Oh, you got deep?
From the gun, Herbert. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Broncos first down.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Taylor.
The Chargers 8-yard line.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pick.
Operating from the gun. Herbert escaping the pressure right. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 4th down, Herbert, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He was brought down there by Will Parks.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7.
Derrick Henry.
Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He can run for it, and he will. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Henry. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Here's Taylor. 4. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Drew Sample, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Good. Makes the score Chargers 14, Broncos 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
At the 46-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
To
Tyler Higbee. 46 yards. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On Herbert, his third interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
39-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Higbee. As the first half is winding down, and the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Butker on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Chargers 28. Broncos 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk.
He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Set to kick off.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did.
They've got his man complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
46-yard.
Herbert on first down now. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 43-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Hurts. Flushed out right. He is going to find Hill here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tevin Coleman there to make the grab. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Harrison Butker.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. To throw again. Herbert. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. Odell Beckham Jr.
You got to feel it, baby.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Odell Beckham, 62 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Henry.
Second down 6.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And it's third down.
Tip carry now for Derrick Henry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They're going to try and throw. Flush to his right. He finds his target, Fuller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. He's letting this one go for Fuller. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
On first down, Taylor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That's another run.
Now a play fake here on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. That's complete, right around the 8. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, it's Taylor, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert, they'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point from McManus is good, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
4th down.
On is the Chargers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert. Over the middle to Beckham. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36. We're on 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Herbert. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Complete.
A 1st down screen pass, good for 5. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Flush to his right. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the two-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was a game where they got out to a pretty good size lead, and then they had to hang on for dear life at the end.
Not exactly how you would draw it up. You would continue to score and find ways to keep your lead pretty well throughout the game. But they did find a way to win, as you noted. Hung on at the end as the big rush came at them. Fortunately enough, they put enough points on the board to have enough of a cushion that they're able to survive what happened in the fourth quarter.
So for the Chargers, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for Denver, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.